We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. So make sure y'all have y'all's teacups ready, honey, because this tea is what? Piping hot. So now, I swear this is like the 20th installment of this damn T.I. and Tiny situation, okay? We might as well have turned this into a damn Dragon Ball T situation, okay? So on this latest installment that's going viral on the web, basically in this video, T.I. is now, facing a reality that their relationship is over. He's saying when he got with her, he was only 22. He was young. He's a whole different person now than he was back then. And that he's finally ready to sign the divorce papers and he wants it to be over. And you can just see the hurt and pain in Tiny's eyes. I feel really bad for her. But at this point in time, T.I. is not interested in this marriage at all. I want you guys to go ahead and check out this latest video. Check this out. I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
You want it your way. I want it my way. And we have an inability to compromise.
Then that I want it my way. Yes. I want it to be beneficial to where we're trying to go, or as a whole. It just doesn't make any sense to think that, through a lifetime, you won't change or people won't change.
Do you understand that I was in my early 20s when you first met me? I was 22. Any man will attest to the fact that the person that they were in their early 20s and the things that they've learned through their late 20s to get to their mid-30s makes them a different person.
That's funny that you say that because it's a contradiction. I'm saying that you grow from that. But then when I grow from it, it's a problem. It's not what you signed up for.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point. Ultimately, man, look, I think you are a phenomenal person. We've had some of the best times of our lives together, and it does not hurt or insult me that at some point you grew to this point and I grew to this point. I don't think it's either of our fault. So ultimately, ain't nothing else to do but split.
Okay. I mean, it is kind of crazy to say, that we would not be a couple anymore because we've always been stuck together like glue. Like every day, day in, day out, for the most part. So it is it's odd, it's strange, it's different.
I think it's better for the kids. I think that we're able to appreciate one another's strengths, accept one another's weaknesses. I believe we're able to really work together better now. Man, part of me is happy. Part of me happy to close this chapter simply because, I feel we outgrew each other. I feel she grew in a different direction, and I did too. I will say, I think you're one of the best friends still that I have in the world.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here's to a new, fresh beginning.
All right, so you guys just saw that video. And like I said, T.I. is such a wordsmith. He tries to sound super duper intelligent. He tries to twist things around. He's really slick with his words. But at the end of the day, I just feel like he's full of crap. He did not marry her until years later when he was in his 30s. And for him to say that he's growing up and, he's growing and, they're growing apart. He's calling it growth, but I call it regressing. I feel like he's regressing back, and a lot of guys do this. They feel like if they get into a relationship really early in life, they feel like they missed out somehow in their 20s, and, marriage is just way too much, and they want to see what else is out there. I say good luck and good riddance. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't need that stress. He's obviously not into the marriage anymore. He's obviously not into her anymore. I don't doubt that he loves her. I know that he loves her. He does care about her, but he's looking at this from a friendship aspect. He does not want to be tied down. T.I. wants to do him, and it's really sad that, that basically they're breaking up their family, and he's trying to say that it's due to growth as opposed to him regressing and wanting to go back to his 20s and wanting to relive his life as a single man. He's one of those people who just thinks he's a bit smarter than what he is, and he's very, very manipulative. The way he talks to her just kind of bothers me. You know, but again, Tiny put up with this for so long that it's hard for me to feel too bad for her. I feel like she did so much to herself, you know, when the signs were there. Like, this man been trying to leave her for a while now. Like, all this didn't just happen this year. I mean, there were rumors in the past, like, you know, a few years back that he wanted to leave and then something would happen and he'd end up sticking around. He just needs to be real and just say that he wants to be free to do him. Come and go as he pleases, cheat with other women. And this is what happens to women when you sit there and you make a man your everything. You know, she's done so much to herself, you know, all types of work on her body, changing her eye color, and none of that kept this man around. He still ended up leaving her. You know, so the whole situation is really sad. Now, what's even crazier is that an online shoe boutique is currently putting T.I. on blast. They're saying that T.I. ordered shoes from their boutique, and they're showing side-by-side pictures of Bernice Burgos, who has been rumored to be T.I.'s side chick, and Tiny, and they're wearing the same exact shoes. So this entire situation is a mess. If this shit is true, T.I., you're not shit, okay? I fell out when I seen that picture. I'm like, really? Really, dude? Like, you bought them the same pair of shoes? T.I. has no shame whatsoever. I mean, at this point in time, like I told you on the last video, they just need to let it go and cut their losses. Tiny needs to find somebody who's going to appreciate her and who wants to be with her and not be with multiple people. But Tiny also needs to set standards. You know what I'm saying? Too many women be out here trying to do things to appease a man. You know, doing threesomes and bringing other people into the bedroom. But now, let them same women ask their man and say, well, you know what? I want to get banged out by another guy. I want to do a threesome where it's you and another man. That man would 9 times out of 10 flip his lid. Okay? But so many women are willing to compromise themselves just to please a man, just to keep a man. Bringing other people into your bedroom, bringing other women into your bedroom is not going to keep your man. That's just giving him a pass to cheat. If you're allowing him to creep with other people in front of you, don't think that he's not going to creep with other people behind your back, okay? And she learned that. She thought that doing all this freaky deaky shit was going to keep him, and he was still fucking around on her. And that's the case with a lot of women that I know who involve themselves in threesomes and stuff like that. Like I said, what adults choose to do is their business. As long as everybody's consenting, there's nothing wrong with it. But just realize that that's not going to keep a man. If a man is going to stray, he's going to stray, point blank. So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the latest crazy Dragon Ball T situation, honey, concerning T.I. and Tiny. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. I can't deny how much I love you. I didn't give a damn thing I had to. As hard as it is, I'm afraid I gotta say I'm ready to sign them papers. Papers. Take what you leave me, no options, girl. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.